For years, I didn't feel qualified. I didn't feel like I knew what I was doing. I needed more background to do it. But then I just kept hearing people say, stop talking about doing something and just do it. And finally one day I just said, they're right. So I'm Wes. We decided to do this TV show. I've never done one before, so I have no idea how a meeting like this is supposed to go. I knew nothing. The only thing I knew about television was how to watch it, and that I had Netflix. I mean, that's all. I knew nothing. So we had a patent attorney and his assistant making a TV show together. We've never done it before, so. I definitely worry about, am I really gonna be funny? Am I gonna be able to do this? Copyright infringement.
Acting is the hardest work in the world.
The first time I tried stand-up comedy, it literally cost me a client. I should be happy with my lawyer dreams.
The fact that we're shooting tomorrow and I have no clue what the acting is gonna be like is a little stressful.
When anybody says, hey, and there's the star of our show, I always feel like they're mocking me because I think like, I'm not an actor, I'm just doing this. I really hope that I don't suck. Even after I went to law school and became a patent lawyer and started practicing law, I still felt like there was some little piece missing, like something wasn't quite all there. I needed something else. So I'm gonna cook one of these babies in the freezer, and if you get the timing just right on how long it's in the freezer, it comes out perfect because it just gets a little bit of ice at the top, but not too much. And it's really critical to not go too long, because if you go too long, it ices up and then it starts to spew Diet Coke out of the top, which is really a horrendous thing to happen in an office. So that's one thing I do usually every afternoon to help me look forward to my cooked Diet Coke. I have this creative part in me that wants to create something, and I don't feel like I'm able to express that in any way with my current job. I probably became a patent lawyer for someone else. And I think growing up, my dad always said, you should grow up and be a doctor or a lawyer. It's pretty much those were the two options, as long as I can remember, and that was how I defined what success was. I grew up in a farming area where I would haul hay and do stuff like that. I was a million miles away from patent law. I've wanted to be a comedian or get into doing comedy for probably 15, 20 years or something. Yeah, well, I started off, I couldn't get myself to just do something, and I finally thought, what about writing a script for a sitcom for a TV show? I felt absolutely qualified to write a story about a patent lawyer who wants to be a comedian, because that's me.
Marianne, you want to do mise en scène? The words that are not dialogue.
Okay. Do what?
What did you just say?
Mise en scène.
What's that?
It's
French?
the words, yeah, it is a French word. Okay. But it's the words that are not dialogue.
Did anybody know that?
No.
I was trying to think of people I knew that were funny and that had some good input that I wanted to hear from, and so I just ended up contacting friends and also my wife, and so we ended up getting this group together.
Exit Comedy Club.
I think that's
Night.
exterior.
Oh, exterior. Sorry, you didn't tell
I'm kind
me.
of into showbiz now. Okay, incompetence. When you earnestly believe you can compensate for a lack of skill by doubling your efforts, there's no end to what you can't do. That's kind of ironic that it's on my desk, isn't it? Is that a little weird? Maybe I should take this off my desk now. Being new at this and not knowing the TV industry and how to produce a TV show made it really hard.
No, people threw out a lot of acronyms, a lot of LP, DP, first AD, second AD, all this stuff. No, we know nothing about any of that. And now I know all of them.
I know we've learned all of those too. But somebody today actually said gaffer, and I'm not sure what a gaffer is. Do you know?
Something to do with the putting stuff up.
Are they the guys with the lights? What's a grip?
I don't know. Grip and gaffer
Grips and
are
gaffers.
the same in my head.
Dang it.
So you're asking me, should somebody do what they want to do? Well, duh. Shouldn't they? It's a little bit more peaceful than not doing what you want to do. Isn't that what everybody wants in the end? Peace.
When you've made a situation in your life where you can take care of your family and your responsibilities financially, what is to say that you cannot take and go and do something that is your dream?
If you have a dream, in some ways you kind of owe it to the world to pursue it.
If I didn't have the dream of having done this, I think I would have thrown in the towel several times. It was just so much, like so stressful, like with my full law practice and trying to do this. I've had to remind myself this is what I've wanted to do forever. I've wanted to get into this for quite a while, so about, 7, 8 years ago, I decided to try it, and I was going to try it by making these funny videos that I would put on the internet.
I've been urinating for as long as I can remember. I can't remember a time when I haven't been urinating. And I make sure that I'm awake. I usually just grab my fist and just whack it against the wall to make sure that I'm awake before I pee. This is kind of a smaller one, more of a cutesy one. I don't even know if this is just a decorative pad or one that really works. There are some women who don't defecate outside their own personal private bathroom in their own home.
I kept it totally secret from everybody but my wife and maybe 1 or 2 really close friends. I had an alias, so my name wasn't attached to it, but then I had a friend of mine, like an attorney friend, found it, and we talked about it, and he just basically said, what are you doing? This is so weird. Why are you doing this? And it really scared me, and I thought, oh my word, I might lose my career. Nobody want to work with me. I can't lose all this. And so I deleted the site. I tried to remove any evidence of it anywhere, and I just hid it away and forgot about it until now.
I think it shut him down for a few years. Maybe many years. I can't remember the time frame of how long it's been, but probably 10 years.
This dream of trying to be a comedian and entertainer and just make people laugh, when I'm 80, 85, I'm not going to be able to go back and try it again. I really want to do this. I have to do it. If I don't do it now, it's never going to happen. And then I'm going to always regret it later, and it's just going to piss me off. Okay, my name's Wes Austin. It's my first time. Anyway, does anybody know the difference between the C and the CE buttons on the calculator? It's been bothering me forever. The C and the CE buttons.
Clear and clear everything.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry.
I just ruined my joke.
Yeah.
I don't know why making people laugh is such a big goal of mine, but it is. I know just in my life, there seems to be a lot of people who can make people sad. If I could do something for somebody else, they're in a very serious job or in a difficult situation, if I could just help them laugh for a few minutes, that'd be awesome. Hey, nobody at the firm really knows about my comedy thing. I'm trying to keep it on the down low.
I got it.
So let's just...
I got it. Okay. I know. Hotshot lawyer by day, mysterious funny man by night. That's a glamorous setup, Wes.
Yeah, I'm the comedy equivalent of Batman.
Acting is very difficult.
Yeah, I'm the comedy equivalent of Batman. Yeah, I'm the comedy equivalent of Batman. Yeah, I'm the comedy equivalent of Batman.
Yeah. One thing he's got going for him, he doesn't try to act, but the technique that needs to be developed, it may take more time than Wes may be willing to give to the process. I don't know.
The guy who owned that building, you know what he did? He did stand-up comedy. He tried to make a TV show, and now look.
Yeah.
They're telling him that his building.
And everything is gone. I feel like I really suck tonight. I just feel like I'm sucking dog crap right now. I don't know. Low energy, I don't know. I feel like I'll get better, hopefully.
But in reality, it's not true.
There we go. Build me up. I'm not complete crap. Like, I'm just one step up. I should have spent a lot more time trying to take acting lessons and feel comfortable doing that, but I didn't have the time. So I'm just gonna have to hope that it works out okay.
There are
dues to be paid, I feel like. And that doesn't mean that you have to slave away, because some people wear that as a badge of honor, like, oh yeah, I'm performing in these nightclubs and stuff like that. I mean, there's no glory in that either. But I'm saying work to be good at something.
I think people just have dreams that they're not going to make, right? Some people want to play in the NBA, some people want to be rock stars, but only a few people can actually do those things.
I sometimes worry about whether this is going to be worth it. I had a brother who went to LA and he was trying to make it there as with his band. They played rock and roll and they were there for years and they didn't ever get a record deal. And now, many years later, he's working as a contractor. And I've never really asked him, you know, how he feels about that.
I think you need to understand what your dream really is. I always wanted to do music. We played everywhere and would send record companies tapes. Stayed clear down there playing till 2000. It got so nobody else really wanted to play. And we got kind of tired. I got kind of tired paying rent on a studio that just sat there. Is it worth it? I mean, I don't wish I didn't. That's for damn sure. Yeah, that's for damn sure. I mean, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I'm not sorry about anything.
It's a great idea. It's so different. I haven't really ever thought of the possibility that it could fail.
I feel good about it now because I feel like it's not just, you know, some idea that Wes dreamed up and he's going to make it happen on his own with my help. We've turned it over to trained professionals. And so now if it really bombs, I feel like it's in other people's hands and not just like all on Wes or all on me.
And as I thought more and more about why I'm doing it, I mean, part of it is I really want to do it. I need to get this creative thing out of me. And part of it is maybe a little bit of rebellion, like maybe it's me kind of flipping the bird saying I'm going to do it anyway.
It's been a very interesting project because there's this huge unknown, like right in the center. It'll remain an unknown until the last scene. I think Wes is very scared to do this. And in some ways that gives me more respect because he's doing it anyway. We're trying to just up all the levels, everything else to kind of compensate for whatever his acting might be. We're really trying to give it the best chance we can.
The best possible day for tomorrow, first day of production, would be we got all the scenes shot and nobody was like, holy crap, he really sucks. Day one of production, first day of the shoot. I'm a little nervous. I just don't want to look like an idiot in front of everyone. I think my nerves this morning are making me a little just like, shit. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Try not to swear on camera again.
This is the first shot of the whole production.
Okay, Mike, let's roll.
Sales speed.
Scene 17, take 1.
And you guys are in the shot.
Mark.
Nikki, you know as well as I do that Brian is the nicest, most kind-hearted person at the firm.
I used to could believe that, but now...
Before you judge him too harshly, just take some time and think about why Brian, a young man, might act out towards you, a young woman.
Wes actually, for his first shot, did okay. He might pull this off.
Do you think you're doing a good job?
I don't know. What do you think? Don't tell me.
I can't.
Okay.
I've only seen a few takes, and I thought you did a really good job.
You thought it looked good?
Yeah, I really did.
Okay. I'm just trying to be...
You should see it on the monitor. I wish you could see it on the monitor, because it looks like $1 million movie.
Nice.
Like, it really does. It's
Okay.
crazy.
That's good.
And I heard people talking about how, like, this is a real production, and this is one of the bigger productions they've worked on, and, like,
Really?
they
Oh,
think
that's
it's a real
awesome.
thing.
Yeah, you can say it's a hobby production because Wes is doing this as his own little personal project, but this is a real production.
I mean, when I walked on this set, I went, oh, okay. This is legit. These people know what they're doing. And then I saw the monitor, and I went, ooh, that's a good-looking image.
It's totally unusual. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody else doing something like this on this scale as their first performance piece.
I made it one day. How many more days do we have, Lindsay?
6 more.
6 more, okay. Those are gonna be 6 long days, crap. Oh well, those are long days. Dang.
One of my biggest fears when this project was brought to me was it was written by Wes. It was going to be starring Wes. It was going to be produced by Wes. It was going to be about Wes. And I was thinking, I don't want to work with someone as egotistical as Wes.
My initial response is that there's going to be a train wreck. It's going to be money wasted. Some poor sucker somewhere is going to have their money go down the drain.
And then I meet Wes, and he's not that at all. He doesn't have a big ego. He's humble, he's sensitive. The great thing about him doing this is if it fails, he hasn't risked anybody else's money. Like, worst thing that could happen if this project bombs and fails is that he loses whatever production money he put into it, and he continues to be a successful lawyer.
The worst thing that could happen would be I lose my reputation, everybody thinks I'm a weirdo, and my clients all fire me and don't want to send me work anymore. Actually, that would really suck too. I mean, that would be a really awful, awful result. Because that would be like my whole life.
Wes was terrified day one, and he was confiding in me that this may be too much. He couldn't believe it was here, and he was hoping that he wouldn't be the weak link in this project.
What? Do you like it? Came in this morning.
What's my life?
Remember when
What? Okay, what?
The next day, I rode up with him on the elevator. He was just calm, and he was loving it. He was peaceful. He was confident.
It's been feeling pretend for the past 2 years. And now this is making it more real, seeing it all together and with all the cameras and the equipment. It's exciting.
But it's amazing how many people are involved with all the lighting and monitors. This is a lot more fun than my real job.
Oh, just a little bit more fun.
I know.
It's really fun. I like it. It's so much more fun than regular work.
It's so much more fun than patent law. Are you kidding? It's like the exact opposite of patent law.
How can you ever go?
Oh, it's gonna suck.
I think the show really means to him that he can pursue a dream and be successful at it and find a way to also work but be happy at the same time.
Normally, well, like my lawyer job, the alarm goes off, I snooze. Goes off again, I snooze. Now during this production, when I wake up, I hop right out of bed and I'm excited to get up and go. Like every morning when I'm driving in, I just think, yeah, I'm really doing this thing. Today, I'm hoping to see the crew members think that the Brian and Reed scene's funny.
But how did you know? That I'm in love. Where else are you going to have direct contact with a human female? Oh, I don't know, maybe my mom's book club participants? Oh, there's a pool you're going to want to dive right into. Okay, here's my advice to you. Get a pen, you're going to want to write this down.
Oh my gosh, he's killing me. There's not a lot of gauge of how things are going to be funny unless they're like actually funny. Like some things are going to be funny in the edit, and some things are funny on set.
I thought those Reed and Brian, that scene, I thought they were just hilarious. I mean, I had to, like, I was afraid I was going to ruin the take, so I had to run off to the break room.
That makes me feel good. Wes was laughing, and, you know, that's important. He's the boss. So it's important to make the boss laugh. Who's the boss? It's not Tony Danza anymore. It's Wes Austin.
Yeah, normally my office is very well put together and everything is in its right place and it's pretty clean. So now, yeah, we've got wardrobe everywhere, and actually that doesn't seem to bother me that much. I think I'm too excited about the project, so it doesn't seem to really bother me.
Cole was fully convinced that we needed an F-bomb in this scene, and Wes was all for it. They were going to bleep it, obviously, but Wes's wife said that she would divorce him if he really used the F-bomb, so there's no F-bomb, but we get the S word.
Morning, Judith. Hope you're having a great day thus far.
Wes, I just spoke with Matt. You lost track where?
I am LDS, and I can tell you that screaming the F-bomb isn't really within the bounds of really common LDS culture.
I was channeling like a lot of my frustration. There's a lot of stress that's built up over the years. I did feel bad. I do think it'll be better though. I think that scene's better with the F word in it. Because I think you've got to see how upset he really is.
The first time you said it, I didn't know the F-bomb was coming. It was like, why'd you switch to the F-bomb? I was so caught off guard. Really, it scared me, like shook me to my core.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, don't tell me that. I hope if you're filming something, you're on a set and in your, the part you're playing is saying it, hopefully people will be a little forgiving. I think they should.
It does drive me a little crazy in Hollywood when people who have money can just act when they're not actors. But it's not bothering me with Wes. It's really not.
Whatever you do in this business, whatever your role is, you have to make your own work for yourself.
I think this is a project that's near and dear to his heart. It's not just him wanting to be an actor, right? I don't think he wants to be an actor in anything other than this, and that which matters.
It never crossed my mind that I should hire somebody else to play Wes, but I don't really have any ambition to try to play anybody else either. I just kind of want to try to be a comedian, make people laugh, and be myself.
Sit down, douchebag.
Okay, and that's a great question right there. Is it really copyrightable?
My take on acting is very similar to, I think it is for stand-up comedy. There's nothing that substitutes stage time. I've been doing it for at least 15 years now, and I feel like it's hard to replace all that experience.
There's kind of two parts of acting that you want to have both of them in a perfect world. One of them is kind of the craft, the nuts and bolts of acting. But there's another part that I think is actually even more important, which is the connection part, where you're just sort of open and reaching out to another person. And Wes has kind of got that in spades.
He's casted really well.
Yeah, very well casted.
He's got like exceptionally perfect teeth. They're straight.
We're just finishing up a long day here on set, and he's been great. He's been more focused. His decisions have been more confident. I don't know what happened. I really think he's grown into it, and he's really connecting with the reason why he wrote it and the reason why he put it together.
Oh, I think he's so funny. Like when I first started watching him, I thought he was an actual actor.
I think the real life Wes also really wants to know, is he funny? I think when this show comes out, he'll find out that he is.
Tomorrow's a bedroom scene with my TV wife. I'm a little worried, but my real wife is supposed to be there, so it should make all things wonderful. Jeez. It's gonna be a freak show. This is Lisa Valentine Clark. She's my TV wife.
Yeah.
And my real wife is coming to meet my TV wife, so it's gonna get weird in about 30 minutes.
I love it. Would have been great.
She's gonna supervise us in bed, so that's good.
When he first talked about doing the sitcom and that there would be someone else playing the wife, and it did make me uncomfortable because I thought, what are people going to think of me? Or what kind of relationship is he going to have with this other person?
Okay, no hands, can't move. Hopefully this doesn't qualify as a felony.
What?
That was a joke.
During the bedroom scene with Lisa and Wes, I was a little bit uncomfortable because that's usually my place. That's where I am.
Driving home tonight, it'll be like I'm leaving this fantasy life of writing and doing a TV sitcom back to my patent life. This experience has been so much fun. It's been a blast. So I have to make this work. I have to make this work so that I can keep doing this.
Wesley.
Picture wrap on Wes.
That is a wrap. Picture wrap.
I just want to say thank you to everyone, all of you. It means a lot to me that you'd help me do this, so thank you very much.
Hey, best of luck.
Thank you, Wes.
He's kind of like a Cinderella basketball team that is playing like the champions. They should be intimidated. He's not intimidated, I don't think, by how the industry has been making television shows forever.
The idea of making a pilot and then trying to sell it somewhere seems a little crazy. Sometimes I guess you got to be crazy to pull something crazy off.
It's a success because, yes, he's starting down the road. You know, you can't learn to ride a horse if you never get on it. And you may ride badly and you may fall off a few times. Failure is not falling off, it's just not getting up again.
I think the chances for success on any project is very slim. Whether or not this takes off or fails, at the end of the day, he'll be able to know that he gave it his best shot, and that means no regrets.
My dream is to be a producer.
My dream, I either want to retire to Manly, Australia, or Nicaragua and surf and lay on the beach.
I would want to sail around the world, and I've never sailed a day in my life.
No, I don't think it's ever too late to follow your dreams. You know, I mean, case in point, Wes Austin.
I think people should pursue their dreams. I think you need to do it in a smart way, but you definitely should do it. Because you're going to regret it your whole life if you don't try to do it. You're going to be in a nursing home when you're 90, still talking about how I wish I would have tried to have been a musician, but I never did it. And you're going to be pissed.
Keep going, honestly, move forward, do something, finish something.
Try again, fail better.
No matter what anyone says, do it because it makes you happy and because it will make other people happy.
Don't give up, because you're gonna get turned down a lot, so.
I would probably tell him that the way he's doing it is the right way, and he shouldn't let anyone tell him that it's not.
Don't second guess your emotional impact on this planet.
I want him to know that I believe in him and that I know that he can do this and that I love him for doing this.
My dad's my hero, so I would say that I'm just proud of him for working as hard as he did to be able to provide and holding off on his dream.
My brother Clay, he didn't get picked up by a label, but his music was incredible. To me, he was a rock star. I think, yeah, if you do create something, if it's important to someone, it was a success. On the first day of production, I was dying, and I was driving into work seriously about ready to just freak out. And I just turned on a CD, and it happened to be my brother's CD, and he had done this song back when he was in LA. So he was trying to make it 25 years ago, going against what everybody said. The first song that started was Stereo, talking about pursue your dreams, live life to its fullest. I felt like my brother was talking to me, like my brother from 25 years ago was talking to me. I bawled in my car for like the entire song. It was really amazing. I was still nervous as crap, but I felt like this is what I need to be doing. I can do this. I don't know if it's going to be enough to just film this and actually produce a TV show if people don't like it. In order for me to feel like it was successful, it needs to be a comedy, which means people will need to laugh when they see it. I think we will find an audience. I think we will find a place for this show because I think it's funny and I think it's different. We're gonna get it on somewhere. I mean, not me and you guys. I mean, the show is we're gonna get it on somewhere. Yeah, this experience has totally been worth it so far because I felt like I actually got up to the plate and I'm gonna see if I can hit this thing. And so I feel like I'm giving it a good, solid shot. I'm truly kind of amazed sometimes that like I'll wake up one morning and think, holy crap, did I actually really? Because sometimes when I wake up and I'm kind of groggy, I feel like it was all a dream and I wouldn't have done something this crazy. And then I have to remind myself, oh, you did it.
I hope so. Mark?